Howdy strangers and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be covering the M110, one of the newest DMRs that has been added to the recent BR5 update. And already off to a beautiful start. Damn, yeah. Anyways, I'm really glad that they added new DMRs to the game because the DMR category was very kind of sad. I think there was just the OTS-03 or the SVU, whatever you want to call it. And then they added the M110 and then the SVD-S. So I'm really glad that the DMR category got some more love. And I gotta say, the new DMRs, they're interesting. I gotta say, they're not very useful in 2v2s and 5v5s, which, not that surprising, I would say, because, well, you know, 2v2s and 5v5s are a lot more close quarters than 25v25. 25 has a lot more long distance fights, so the DMRs perform exceptionally well there, and 25v25 or 5v5 and 2v2s, it doesn't hold up as well. But the good thing about the M110 is that it has a fire rate of over 600. I forget exactly what it is, but it's over 600. So that makes this gun very spammy, which, yes, I know, no skill, but it does mean that you can send a lot of rounds downrange. I believe you have a 4-shot min to limbs and CQC, and then, of course, you drop damage over distance, but I believe this is a 4-shot, and will pretty much always be a 4-shot because of how good the ranges are on DMRs. But, yeah. Pretty much a 1-tap head, 2-tap torso, and then 4-shot limbs, I believe. Could be wrong. Oh, it's just underneath. Dang, yeah. Anyways, I think in my honest opinion, the M110 is the best DMR right now due to its high fire rate, which obviously, yes, can have a lot more recoil than the other DMRs. Okay. Didn't even stand a chance. But the thing with the DMRs right now in the game is that they have high damage, but they're slow firing, and the M110 isn't, difference from that. It's got good distance and range. Has the worst ranges out of all of the DMRs. However, at this distance, I mean, in a standard 2v2 and 5v5 map, you are not going to be taking shots at like 2,000 meters, 2,000 feet. I don't know what this chart uses as feet or meters, but at 2,000 yards, feet, whatever, you're not going to just be fighting at that distance. 25 to 25, that's pretty much the only time you'll have to worry about range. So I think the M110 is probably the best DMR in my opinion, because it holds up extremely well. It's got a great fire rate for a DMR. So, yeah. I'm about to get smoked here. There we go. Also, I want to know what your all's opinion is of the changes that they've made to balancing to where like pretty much every single gun one-shots head, except for the P90, MP7, and the shotguns. I believe those are the only guns that don't one-tap head. So, I'm interested to see what you all think about that. I think it's it's an interesting change for sure. Good or bad, it's kind of hard to tell because, like, oh god. It's kind of hard to tell whether or not it's good or bad just now because it's like, balancing is going to be kind of weird to do because guns with higher fire rates are probably going to be more likely to hit headshots and therefore better. But at the same time, it's like, what? And the cool thing about the M110 is that you can just kind of fire a whole bunch of bullets downrange if you can control the recoil. So, it has that going for it. Stats time. So here we have the M110, like I've said, we have 600 RPM, which is double the OTS-03 and is also half the price. But of course, the benefits of the OTS-03 is that it weighs drastically less, and, you've got better ranges, you've got better damage, but of course, lower fire rate. So the M110, has a high fire rate, it can dish out more bullets per second. I don't know what the right RPM, rounds per minute. There we go. But yeah, so this gun can dispense more rounds per minute than the other DMRs because you got 350 and 300. But you're gonna have more recoil because obviously you're firing more shots. So, all right, we're back on Tokyo, which I'm not gonna lie, really glad we got Tokyo because I feel like Tokyo is probably gonna be the best map for long distance fights. I'm not sure where these guys are at. Like at all. I feel like I might get jumped here. Anyways, my whole problem with like running an ACOG on this gun is because obviously you do have a higher RPM. So I just feel like my ACOG is gonna bounce around a whole lot if I try to, fire a lot of rounds. But you know what? We'll just have to see what we can do with it. Also, some of you might be wondering why I'm not playing 5v5 today. That's because I suck and I'm a big baby. Aw, man, that was almost kind of cool. I almost one tapped him. Double tap root beer? I don't know. Okay. I thought he was behind this barrier. But yeah, the M110, as you can see, high fire rate can dish out more damage, but you're going to have a lot more recoil compared to the other DMRs. But it has the same benefits as other DMRs, as, you know, one-tap head, pretty much all ranges. It's a cool gun, I gotta say. They did a great job with the sounds, the modeling, just everything about the M110 is amazing. This is a gun I've never really heard about before. All the guns that they've added in this update, I've never heard about before. So it's really cool to see these guns, and I genuinely thought the AK-5 was going to be my favorite gun, because, you know, it's a standard assault rifle. But no, the M110 is probably my favorite. It looks the best, and it's fun. Okay, sure. Whatever, man. Whatever. But yeah, I don't know if the M110, it is the cheapest DMR, I believe. I forgot to check the SVD-S price, so it could be wrong. But I believe the M110 is the cheapest DMR. So if you're someone that's starting to get into DMRs, I think a gun like this is probably the best because, yeah, you're not going to hold up as well at a range, but you do have the highest RPM, and you're just going to kind of be better off because if you miss a bunch of shots, well, luckily for you, you can fire a whole bunch in rapid succession. Jesus wept. Yep. I'm not good enough, man. Where did he go? That's the one upside to DMRs. God, they are satisfying if you can use them well. I believe he's probably all the way over there where my teammate is. That would have been my guess. Felix, what are you doing, bud? Is he behind the barrier or is he all the way down there? I feel like he's behind the barrier. No? Where is this man? Bro, what? Okay, I don't know what's happening, and I'm kind of embarrassed it took me that many shots to kill him. Oh God, I hate this. Oh my gosh, I actually can't believe I won that. Hold on, is that a guy? That was a guy. I didn't even know there was a camo that looked like that. Or not a camo, I guess a uniform, really. But yeah, I did not know there was just a uniform that looked just like that. Okay, thank God. Whew. Yeah, I saw the headshot hit marker. I knew he was gonna die. Eventually. Slowly, but eventually. A homeboy? That was homeboy. What are people doing today? It's like, that's the second guy during this recording where he's just been staring at a wall. Like, why? Let me just do that. What was... Why did it take... like, I saw his body do a little, you know, little pop up, and then he died. Why does it take so long for people to die now? Alright, I have played BRM5 PvP for like 2 hours now with the new update. Where is Jim? Did they remove Jim from the map pool? Because, like, I have not seen it any... Why are there so many shotguns today? Oh my gosh. But it's like, I have not seen a single Jim game. Like, kind of crazy at this point. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I will be honest, because, like, you know, Jim's not the best map, alright? You know, it's not. Let's be honest. It really isn't, but, you know. Where is it? Where's Jim? A lot more distanced, I'd say. So hopefully I can make this work a little bit better. I can't see with the ACOG. There's like some kind of dust or something. There we go. Whew. Sometimes you just gotta take your times and hit headshots. Why? 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 How? How did I win that? How? Okay, I genuinely should not have won that whatsoever. Because apparently 5v5 was the way all along. I thought, yeah, 5v5 would probably suck because there's gonna be a whole bunch of good people, and there's just way more people to deal with. Apparently not.